Gosh, if only there was some way I could get my baby chicks to like me and really bond with me and not run away from me. If only there was some mother of chickens who could teach me a trick to do this. Can you guess what this video is going to be about? In an earlier video, I showed a few for how to take your baby chickens on an outdoor field trip in a way that is safe and fun and helps them bond to you. Today we're gonna get more personal and I'm gonna show you probably my ultimate trick for getting baby chicks to really like me, bond to me, and run toward my hand instead of away from it. So watch on and I'm gonna show you the ultimate trick for making your baby chickens like you. Let's go. Gotta get my shoes on for this. These are my old lady flip-flops is what Mike calls them. My boyfriend, he thinks that they're really ugly. So I wear them when he is not here. We're going to the brooder. We're going to the brooder. Here we go to the brooder. I hear the peeping of baby chickens. Hello, baby chickens. Look at these little babies. Step one, we're actually going to put a towel down in the brooder so that you can get down on chick level and sit with them. My brooder is pretty big, so it's easy for me to put a towel in it. There's 9 chicks in here. This is good. They already know that they come up to my hand, that's a good thing. They're not scared of the towel. They're not scared of my deep, scary voice. They know that good things are coming. Step 2, pretend you didn't just hear my stomach growl, and we're gonna get some mealworms because bribery is your friend, and we're gonna crush them up because they got teeny tiny beaks. So they can't eat a whole one because they're too little. I lost count of how many steps, but this is the fun part. You're actually gonna get in the brooder with them. Here I come. Already running into my legs and they're excited to see me. That's a great sign. So I know this seems probably kind of crazy. I am kind of the crazy chicken lady, but if you want baby chicks to like you, it's so helpful to kind of get on their level. And I bring treats, you can kind of see it's already working. And if they just approach you on your own, that's huge. This little Brahma is so tame already, the one that's like right here. She will come right up to me. So one thing that's helpful is to kind of scoop them. If you want to pick them up, the overhand actions are really scary. So like we got little Marion here, my gray Easter egger already jumped into my hand. That is huge. If you can get them used to being touched and held, that's only gonna help you. Another really good tip is move slow. Really fast, sudden movements startle them. Sometimes you have to, but this is very startling. So move in slow motion. I am frenetic. I have anxiety issues, so I am very fast moving. And so making myself do this is actually really calming to me, and it keeps them from being scared. Another tip that worked really well in my last flock that's made them very lovey and friendly is that when you're feeding them like this, gently pet their backs. You can see I'm doing that with Pippin, my Brahma, or little Dumbo who's like hiding under there, and then rub their chests. Their little chicken breasts love to be rubbed. So if you can get your fingers in there and really rub on them, that's getting them used to being touched, and then they're associating you with not just good food, but with that nice feeling of being loved on and rubbed on. Who doesn't love a little shoulder rub and a little chicken breast rub? Queen Evie there just jumped on top of everybody. And then just kind of let them do their thing, you know? Let them explore you, peck, feel you out. Sometimes I'll move my hand up here so that they have to jump up on me. Of course, Pippin, my Brahma mix, is the first one to do it. Of course, she's real brave, and this can lead the charge for other chicks. I'll even sometimes like sprinkle the treats on my legs and stuff just so that they get used to like the feeling of me being around and of being on different parts, like on my legs, so that they'll get in your lap when they're older, and just making them comfortable with you. And then again, don't use that overhand motion to pick them up, very scary. Do like a little scoop motion, and this is gonna help them to realize like, hey, I'm not being snatched like by a predator or something. They're genetically trained to think that this motion coming at them is like a hawk or an eagle or like a raccoon. I had a bunch, 6 killed by raccoons a couple weeks ago. It was horrible. So they're genetically programmed for that to be scary, but if they get used to your hand in kind of a gentle way, that is a great way for them to feel safe with you, to feel like you're not snatching them like a predator, but just touch them, hang out with them. And if you don't have a big brooder like I do that you can get down in, what I did with my last flock that helped a lot too was I would put my hand down in there with them, and I would just leave my hand sitting there, and then sure enough one would hop in it, and then another, they'd roost in it, and then you could slowly lift them up. But take your time, talk to them a lot. I actually will even sing to mine, and for some reason they really like that. They respond well to that. And some of these little skittish ones even are approaching me, checking me out, pecking at my anklet, seeing what I'm all about. It's just getting down on their level seems to take the fear out of it for them. So those are my ultimate tricks. If I could give you 3 big takeaways, it's going to be get on their level, sit close to them. If you can't sit in the brooder, put your hand down in there and sit for a long time. Let them come up to you. Don't grab, get under them and scoop, moving slowly. And when you are with them and they're eating out of your hand, give them chest rubs, get up under that, my stomach's growling so loud, get up under their little chicken breast and give it a nice rub. Stroke their backs really gently while they're eating out of your hand. I did these with my last flock, and I had several, and still do, that will run to me when I say, hey chickens, hey chickens. And that's also sort of the sound that I make when I'm calling them, hey chickens, hey girls. And then they know I've got treats for them. Yeah, they know I got treats for them. Hi little Brahma, hi little Brahma. Thanks for helping. I don't even have anything in my hand really anymore, but they still are associating it with positive stuff, so they're checking it out, they're pecking it, they're actually hopping in it. This is great. I'm kind of giving my Brahma a little rub here. Like I said, rub them on the chest. And you can't always do this. You know, sometimes they're skittish to the touch and they run away. And then if you can get them, ooh, we had a little fight there, a little fight breakout. If you can get them to hop on you, this is great too. But just getting them used to you, getting close and personal. I ran out of treats, so I'm actually going to get a little bit of chick feed. This is medicated grower feed, and I'm just going to keep that in there so they can come nibble on it and keep on associating my hand and me and my voice with good things like eating. I don't know about you, but there's nothing I like more, well, besides sitting with my chickens, than eating. There we go. And then once they're done eating, I'm just going to sit in here quietly with them and let them peck around, and they're pecking my anklet and check me out and see what they think.